Hey YouTubers, welcome back to the breakdown, chapter 24 of the Turner Diaries. In chapter 24, wow. So chapter 23, we had the Night of the Ropes. Chapter 24, we learn that the organization, or these guerrillas, the only real stronghold they have is California. Everything back east or east of California is still the same as it's been, except it's under martial law now. So the system's keeping everything under control, or the government, the real government, is keeping everything under control, or trying to, and they're trying to reorganize their military. But the only thing that keeps them from attacking the organization in California is the fear of nuclear reprisal. So the organization has these nukes, that they have a little bit of control over in California. So they've threatened to bomb New York City and Tel Aviv, Israel. So that's holding the system at bay for now. But they know that it won't last long, so they have to figure out another way to keep going, because if they lose California, which realistically I don't see how they could even have held it to begin with, but this is a book, it's fiction. so uh, so they've got to make plans. So they decide to take some of these nuclear warheads and make them into smaller bombs, and take them and disperse them throughout the nation, so that they can detonate them through radio control, or some means like that, rather than launching a missile. Um, so in this part of the book, we really learn how fragile that this revolution is, and but it also makes you think about what resources could be used to deal with either a guerrilla faction like this, or a government that's gone out of control. So it's interesting to see how they're still going to use guerrilla tactics, and that's really realistically the only means that they have, because their forces are so small they couldn't have a head-to-head battle with a real army. So they know, the organization, or Turner and his people know, that they have to continue with a guerrilla war to be successful and try to bring down the system. So that's what they're going to do. So this chapter, it really goes into the details of that. But other than that, it's basically the cleanup aspects, and what's going to happen in the future, or how they plan on maintaining control, and basically how fragile their organization is under the current circumstance. So some things to think about in future events that could be happening around the world. And anyway, it's going to be a short breakdown tonight. I'll check you YouTubers out tomorrow when we go over chapter 25, and have a great day.